Red flags. Everyone loves them. They're just such great quality.
I actually don't really like them at all.
People keying your car, burning down your house, robbing your clothes. We will be rating all the possible red flags, and you have to see how many you get right by the end of this video.
Okay, I want you all to name one red flag about me.
Red flag is having Wingstop juice all over your fingers when you're like eating Wingstop.
Okay.
Natalie, I just think you're so perfect.
He's such a pure, innocent soul.
And that's a red flag.
Yeah, honestly, if you're too pure and innocent, that's a red flag. Let's start with anger issues. Is this a red flag? I don't think that's bad.
Explain.
Not a red flag.
Wow.
It's not a red flag, right? And hear me out. If someone like steals some of your popcorn and you get angry, it's not my fault. I'm just protecting what I love.
Wait, why is the first choice you make about food, dog?
Bro, look at him.
Listen, this is real life scenarios. Okay, you're in the movies and someone tries to steal your popcorn.
Who does that?
Everybody.
Everyone trying to steal your popcorn? Huh?
I steal popcorn. Do you don't steal popcorn?
Okay, me and you are dating, TBH, and I say I'm not hungry, right? You order some fries, you order a burger, but I'm like, I'm good. I'm not hungry. But then when we sit down and I see the fries and the hamburger on the table, I take a fry.
Oh my God, he's turned the Hulk. He's turned into the Hulk.
Sucks. You don't even need to be dating for that. You do that anyway.
That way, order a whole meal and I ate the whole thing. I didn't even like.
You're the person who does that.
That way, ordered a whole tray of sushi.
He ate it all.
The waiter came in, right? And I was like, that's mine. And I took the whole thing and he didn't eat anything that night.
I say that's a red flag because you didn't give him any.
This is an all-you-can-eat place. He could have just ordered it and it would have costed the same.
Dude, oh, Mr. Tokyo.
He gets like some sort of pleasure of stealing other people's food. Just look at him.
I don't know. You sound kind of angry right now. You're kind of being a red flag right now, Nedwin.
I'm a red flag.
This is about anger issues. Is anger issues a red flag?
I think it is.
It depends on the extent of it.
It's like the description that you made, where like if someone steals a fry and then you crash out. I mean, that's a valid crash out.
That's what I'm saying.
Tuxie, you breathe a little bit too loud and I start screaming at you.
Okay, that's where I draw the line. Where that's kind of anger issues, buddy. I think that's a red
I
flag.
feel like you chew too loud and like, God!
What if, hypothetical, you look at me, Tuxio, and it pisses me off so much because like your face just looks like that, right? So I blow up your car.
Yeah, I think so. I would say it is.
TBH, do you like making eye contact with me when I'm sitting on the toilet?
I do, actually. I do.
What does that have to do with anger issues, Juicy?
What did I just come back to?
That came out of nowhere.
Just because one time I want to look at him on the toilet.
It's already happened.
Let's say the red flag is this. You finally got together with that Discord kid and you guys are married.
Married.
You're the Discord kid and you married your Discord mod and he comes home every night. You working
Why does
and
this sound so specific, Ali?
and when he comes inside, he's drunk and he beats you.
What?
I think he's just expressing his love.
It's like my dad and my mom anger issues level. Okay.
Oh my God.
If he didn't love you, he wouldn't beat you.
That is true. He wouldn't put his hands on you.
Let's just summarize this, okay? It is definitely a good thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Definitely a good thing.
Is this a self-report?
The scenario I gave is every girl's dream.
It is. Now, sub, we'll beat you next.
Yeah, that's actually anger things are like a good thing because like he can protect you if he gets angry.
Why are you jumping up and down talking about anger?
It's like he's talking about himself.
Why is it always women? Why can't you beat up guys? Huh?
Because girls are weak.
It depends on the guy. Let's say like she's like 200 pounds and he's like 20 pounds and she's 200 pounds. Then yeah, I guess the woman would beat up the guy.
Next red flag, bad at driving.
That's just in my genetics, so I can't really fight
TVH,
that.
can I tell a story that I have with you?
Yeah.
So we're driving, a lot of traffic, dude. We're going straight, right? But then all these cars are using the left lane, the right lane. They're all just super crowded, right? TBH tells me, listen, Oof, I'm from New York. I know how to drive like we're in New York.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Are we gonna survive? He was like, we'll see.
We'll see.
And what he does, the lights go green, all the cars are going. He gets in the left lane where they're going past us, drives up, cuts a dude off already in the middle of the road, and we're ahead of everybody, and we're free from traffic. I was so scared, dude. It was a rental car, dude. He doesn't have insurance on it, dude.
Yeah, but did we make it or not?
If there's one person I trust to do the New Yorkian style of driving, it's DBH.
Thank you. I try my best.
Yeah, if you're a man and you don't know how to drive, that's a red flag.
Don't you not have your license yet?
I'm a woman. I don't need my license. I can have a man drive.
So like every everybody's an Uber driver to you. Is that what you're trying to say?
You gotta drive on the left side of the road. That's how you're gonna drive.
All right, you just brought it up to a deal breaker, Juicy. I will never get in the same car as Juicy or Blaza.
What?
What about me?
Blaza's actually even worse.
I drive on the right side of the road.
You are even worse. Not only do you guys drive on the opposite side of the road, Blaza
I don't.
is blind. He's got contacts, and as soon as it goes nighttime, bro, I'm telling you, they don't see anything.
No, you're lying, because Blaza's the one good driver.
I'll have you know that Blaza is a great driver.
Yeah, he's probably the best driver here.
I did karting against you. I left you 2 laps in karting.
I'll have you know he drive me house to house with his hand on my thigh, making me feel like a passenger princess, and he made me feel comfortable in the car and everything. He's
Oh
a
my gosh,
great
there we
driver.
go.
Tuxie, you couldn't
love.
see anything. How could you know?
What?
Hey, it's not about what you see, it's about how you feel. And I felt super safe driving with
The
Blaza.
best driver here? I agree. Blaza is the best driver here. He is.
Okay. I don't know what you got. What's in your freaking cereal today?
That's not a good thing. And Blaza is the best driver here, that we are all equally horrible.
Blaza also drove me home once.
How did that go?
I survived.
You know who the most nervous driver, like safe driver is? Meme God. He'd be taking his time. Yeah, he'd be going 10 miles under the speed limit.
Oh yeah, I like to follow safety protocols and stop at the red light. I like to put on my seatbelt. I'm such a bad driver.
You know how I know Meme God's a horrible driver? Is I had a dream.
What do you mean? Oh, you just said I'm the best driver. I'm the safest driver.
I literally had a dream that Meme God was driving me somewhere and we died.
The dream isn't real life.
Yes, it is, Ali.
Every single time I join, you tell about this dream.
Let's just agree that it's bad but manageable. It's
And
not
it is manageable. It is.
You sound like a girl who's like, you were mean to me in my dream.
Yeah, no, if you cheat on me in my dream, that's real. Like, that's happened.
No, it's not.
Delusional.
That doesn't happen.
Thank God you're not a girl, TBH. I'm not gonna lie.
What about someone that types in all lowercase?
That's not bad.
You're trying to be different, dude.
Okay, no. You have to go out of your way. You have to go out of your way to disable it.
You're trying to be a girl. That's what it is. You're a girl. I feel like the opposite is a deal breaker.
Let's expose everyone right now. Let's see what everyone types in. Okay, I'm going to everyone's DM.
You do all lowercase, dog.
Bro, I type like a grandpa.
Ali types in all lowercase.
Disgusting.
Mimi types in all lowercase. Juicy.
No, I do not. I do not do all
Juicy
that.
it is so proper. He types in proper English.
Yeah. I'm a proper gentleman.
Tuxie writes normally. It's not like too proper, but it's like good.
What can I say? Oh man.
What about me? What about me?
He sends bomb emojis.
TBH is threatening me in the DM. Threatening.
Look, I never paid attention in grammar class because I'm American and I already know English, so I don't need to know grammar.
Grammar class?
I'm saying it's kind of a good thing.
I think it's whatever.
It's honestly whatever, yeah.
You think one uppercase is gonna change how I feel?
You know what I hate? You type on your iPhone OMW on my way, and it automatically on my way.
On my way.
Exclamation mark on my way. Oh my god, I'm really excited.
Wow, you are very passionate about this.
I agree. No, Blaza's right. I hate
And you
it.
send it to a girl you're just talking to, and oh my, it's over.
It ruins all your aura. All your aura is gone.
Oh, your honor is gone.
How low does your aura have to be if on my way ruins all of it for you?
Already low, and that is just destroying it.
What about horror movies? Is that a red flag if they're into it?
If you like horror movies, then like I like you, right? But if you like those unhinged horror movies or the banned in certain countries, like Ali, I know you
like-
watch them, Ali.
Like
I
the
know you
indie
do.
horror movies, you know what I'm
Weird.
saying?
No, I think this is a woman thing because I have never met a girl that doesn't like horror movies.
No, it's because they like to be like cuddled and stuff like that.
Wait, it is a girl thing. You're right.
That's why I made my own horror movie that one time. You guys remember that?
Face reveal?
That's crazy.
Wait, Tuxie, you were saying it's a spectrum.
Oh, it's 100% a spectrum. At the beginning, there's like the people that just like watching certain horror movies. Ooh, a little jump scare here, a little jump scare here. Ah, that feels nice. But like now we say as well, there's indie horror movies.
Indian horror movies?
No, that's the worst kind.
But like, if we dive into like the super gory, weird testing out stuff.
Ali Mosin definitely watches them.
No, I think it's the horror movies that are not in English. You gotta watch it with subtitles. I think that is a red flag.
What we're saying, it's not awful.
I say it doesn't really matter.
We'll move it up then. Not subbing to the channel. Red flag.
Oh my God, that's a red flag right there.
What about this? Girls who say bruh. Is that a red flag?
Oh, dude, that's actually a red flag.
Yeah, no, that is a red flag.
I do that.
If you're talking to a girl and she says, bro, just wrap it up.
How is it a red flag?
She's chill. Like,
It's too masculine.
I hope you know she has at least 10 guy friends that all want her. Hope you know that.
Yeah, but if you're dating her, you win.
Yeah, you're gonna have that one guy in her ear. Did he do you wrong? Did you didn't succumb to it? Did you? No!
Madway, you sound like you've done this before.
I think we move it to bad but manageable. And hear me out. If a girl says bruh, it unlocks my anger issues, which is definitely a good thing.
Ooh.
What are you gonna do?
I'm saying that's my 2 cents.
I say bad but manageable. Yep.
I think I'm the exception.
Okay.
so you're naming yourself the exception.
What if I'm absolutely pouring my heart out to a girl? Just tears in my eyes. And she says, bro.
Okay, that's bad. Why would she do that?
Is that what you would do, Ali? Is that what you?
I also want to see like one girl at like a restaurant be like, I love you. Like,
What about playing a battle royale game? Is that a red flag?
okay.
Are we saying that because we all play battle royale
No,
games?
but which battle royale? Because
Is it Fortnite? I don't care. If it's not Fortnite, I don't care. It has to be Fortnite.
yeah, like imagine you go to a girl's house. She's like, "You want to play PUBG Mobile?" No.
No!
I think it's even lucky. I think it's rare to even find a girl who would want to play that anyways.
What about from another perspective? When a girl hears that you play battle royale games?
That means I can crack 90s, and doesn't she not want that?
It depends how much do you play it.
24/7. I'm exposing Oof's hours right now. I'm exposing Blaza's hours right now.
No, oof, it's way worse.
If anything, it just means that you're committed. You know what I'm saying? You got commitment.
If you're spending all that time playing battle royales and you're not spending enough time with the woman, how is that commitment?
Yo, Oof!
Oh my god.
Yo, Oof, I genuinely think in 2 games you have more hours played than I have on a computer. He has 7,000 hours on Fortnite.
How?
Oh my god, I'm a loser.
Wait, is that hours you've actually played, or have you like left it open? Like
7,200 hours?
So if I played 7,000 hours on Fortnite and I have 8,529 hours on Rust, that's 15,782 hours total. So if I divide that by 24, that's 657 days. Divide that by 365, that's 1.8 years I've spent playing games.
1.8 years.
Oh my god.
That is about 10% of my life spent on my computer.
That's not a flex.
That is a problem, Oof.
I'm saying this is definitely a good thing.
Yeah, because if you spend all your money on Fortnite, you can't spend your money on a girlfriend that's gonna leave you.
Is this a red flag? Being a pick-me boy or girl?
Oh, yes.
Yes, 100%,
We can
yes.
get that out the way easily.
I think a pick-me boy would be worse, though.
Wait, what does that mean?
The pick-me boy, it's a Valorant boy.
Pick me boy is like the boy who sits in the Discord call with a bunch of girls and they like try to riz them up all the time.
They're like, oh, I don't really care about this game. I don't care about this game. Gosh.
And if any other guy comes into the VC, he's like, get out of here.
Dude, they are infested in Roblox and Valorant. I said this to Juice. If he wasn't a YouTuber, he'd be a Valorant e-boy. I don't care what you guys
What
say.
are you talking about?
He would be.
Why?
Because look at your voice. Make your voice deep, Juice, like a Valorant e-boy. Make it.
No, I can't. I'm not doing that.
No, just you gotta try to rhythm me up.
Hey, you want my...
I told you.
Oh
I
my
told
goodness,
you.
you were
I
right.
told
You were right. You were
I told
right.
you.
Who has that one picture?
No, please.
I found it.
Why? Why?
On my way.
What about a red flag of them saying, I don't care? That's like their go-to response.
What about when you go out to eat? What do you want to go eat? I don't care.
Well, you gotta be the man in the relationship. You gotta take her somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but then she's like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want this.
You're telling me, Blazo, I'm out, you love dirt biking. Hey, you go on and on and on. You're telling about this new race you were just watching. You're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, it's like that. Oh, okay.
Now he switches up.
No, that would be mean.
That would be very mean.
Muffin, you just recorded your new spear video, okay? You're making perfect balls. You just created the perfect video, and you're telling all about it. Hours. And I'm just like, I don't care.
That would suck because, you know, I put a lot of work and time into that. And a girl's like, oh, I don't care. It's like, shut the crap up.
Why are you saying girlfriend? And bro, this is just like, it could be a guy to guy.
Guy to guy.
The red flags don't need to be a relationship. It could also just be from a friendship.
Well, yeah, that would still be a red flag, though. So
What if they're just having a bad day?
I don't care.
Guys, to evolve our friendship, can we all just say one thing we all hate about each other?
how is that evolving our friendship?
How is that evolving?
I think that's actually ruining our friendship.
We're gonna put this to like bad. Nadway wants to do this one. Constantly putting you down. Is that a red flag?
Why did I want to do that one?
You said let's all talk about something we don't like about each other.
Why did you pin this on Nadway?
You never amount to anything, Socks. You're nothing in life.
Oh my god.
You're nothing without me. If you broke up with me, you'd be homeless on the street, all right?
That wasn't very nice.
I might have said this already, but if we put this in bad but manageable, it also definitely brings out the anger issues again. And I think it's a good thing. Am I right? Or am I right?
Let's make this a little interesting. Maybe not constantly puts you down, but maybe they're not an optimistic. Maybe they're just not.
What about this? They only put you down whenever you're out. But whenever you're alone, they like, oh, I love you so much. But whenever you go out,
Like they put you down in front of other people to make you like embarrassed.
yeah, in front of other people. Yeah,
Of the other way around would be just as bad.
yeah. Yeah, right?
Or if they put you down when you're like up and you have something good happening to you, or like something good happened, they're like, oh wow, I never expected that to happen for you. That's really weird.
No, wait, but hear me out. Lock in, because you're not seeing this the way I'm seeing this, right? She's trying to motivate you by putting you down so you can prove her wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you pick it up when I put it down or not?
I'm not really picking up what you're putting down.
You know
dog.
what, teammates? A green flag about you. You look for the positive in everything. Come on.
Well, it's like one person said one thing 10 years ago, and then you keep that in your mind for the next 10 years to build yourself up. Thinking of that one moment that happened in 3rd grade, and you think about this one person, and you've been tracking this person, everything they've been doing on social media every day as you try to up yourself every single hour and every minute because of this one moment. They said this one thing in 3rd grade for one line for 1 second.
Sucks. What happened in 3rd grade to you?
What happened?
You good?
So we're saying bad but manageable. That's
Yeah. That sounds about right. That definitely sounds.
No, that is a deal breaker. What do you mean better match?
No. Listen. Who here has watched The Grinch?
Me.
Oh, yeah,
I love the Grinch. I love the Grinch. I relate with the
He
Grinch.
was constantly put down for 10, maybe 20, maybe 30 years. And then this one little girl, Cindy Lou, was like, you were kind of cool. And he saved everything. Bad but manageable.
Well, he saved it because he did it.
Yeah, but Cindy Lou, W?
What about this red flag? Believing in astrology.
Red flag. Instant red flag.
Let me explain, right? Say I'm dating this girl for years. I love her. I'm gonna propose to her. I love her. Ooh. Yeah, I've been dating her for years. You know, I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to marry you. You're gonna have so many kids. And I propose. Will you marry me? Well, you're a Capricorn and I'm an asparagus and we don't really mix and match. What?
My rising moon doesn't match with your setting sun, so it doesn't really align with my chakra. You can gaslight them with their own tricks.
So you're manipulative.
Yeah, if you message them at 111 or 222, they're like, oh my god, this guy's for me.
I need to write this down.
There's an emergency. It's like, oh my god, I can't text her right now. It's not 111 yet.
And then you could even point to the star. You're like, you see that star right there? You make up some random name. You're like, yeah, that star is made for us.
Talking to these girls is dangerous, bro. You break the heart once, they're gonna like name a rock after you, do some like black magic, and
Yeah.
you're gonna have bad luck for the rest of your life, bro.
Do like voodoo, leave like a voodoo doll on your doorstep.
Wait, Voodoo Doll's kind of dope, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Subscribe or the voodoo doll gets it. You don't know what I'm about to do to this doll. You don't want to know.
What I'm hearing is kind of a good thing.
Oh, red flag. Instant red flag.
But it's like you can manipulate it.
Listen, if you don't want to date her anymore, you just tell her that your moons are incompatible. She'll be like, oh, that makes sense.
If she's really the one and you tell her to stop believing in astrology, she would
I
stop.
don't think that's how that works, Ali.
What about if they don't try out your hobby?
Oh, dude, it's kind of hard to get into my hobby.
What's your hobby?
16-hour shift of rest every day. It's kind of hard to get into.
I mean, she can sort the test for you guys. You know what I'm
For
saying?
16 hours straight, I don't know about that one.
I can do it for you, Oof.
I'll give you a chicken nugget per hour you work for me, all right?
Can we elope, Oof? Can we just like forget about all
What
these
does
guys?
that mean?
Can we just like run away and get married?
Oh,
Oof?
yeah,
Like,
we
just
can.
forget
Oh, yeah, we
about
can.
them, bro.
Yeah, we can. 100%.
Where is this going?
Natalie, I know we've been trying to keep it a secret, guys, but me and Natalie are pregnant with kids.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
It doesn't look like you or Nadway, so what does that mean?
Natalie, do you have something to tell me?
I'm not gonna lie, Oof. You got kind of fat whenever you gave birth. Red flag.
So wait, having matching hobbies, that's not really necessary, is it?
It's not necessary, but like if they're not willing
It's
to try
trying,
it, that's when
yeah.
it's like a red flag.
I say understanding their hobby and like respecting it.
If I want to shotgun 17 Red Bulls in 10 minutes, like you have to try it at least.
You don't don't have to support it, but you gotta at least try it at least once.
What if like I offered you a Coke and then like I went upstairs, grabbed a Coke, went all the way back downstairs, and then you were like, nah, I'm good. I don't want a Coke.
Shut up. This guy. No.
TBH, I just want you to try my hobby of drinking Coke.
You were like, hey, TBH, get me a Coke. I want one. And I was like, oh, okay, this guy wants a Coke. We're going to get so lit. It's crazy, okay? And then I go upstairs. I run my little happy fat booty up these staircases, okay? I get 2 Cokes, 2 crispy Cokes for our delicious dinner. And I come down. He cracks it open and says, I don't want it anymore. What do you mean?
Oh, there's the anger issues again.
We're hearing, won't try your hobby, definitely a good thing.
Definitely a good thing.
I hate you.
What about someone that doesn't understand simple pop culture references? Blaza, you have to tell about the girl you met in California.
What?
He's airing out his business, dude.
Oh, tell us short story there. Okay, so we were in California. Blaza, he was really into this girl. They were talking, having a great time. And I saw him every 5 minutes or so, and he was boom, bam. They were clicking. On the night we were returning, he looked at me with the most disgusted face, okay? He looked like it was the worst thing happened to him. And he doesn't even say anything. He just pulls out his phone, shows me this horrible meme. And he's like, I've just lost complete interest in this girl. And he never talked to her ever
That's
again.
crazy.
And they were talking finally for hours.
Oh, dude, I vaguely remember this.
It's understandable.
I kind of recently with another girl. She like posted something on her story, and it was like some band, like Imaginary Dragons or something. And I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. I lost all interest. It's like that.
That's a deal breaker.
It doesn't matter because you guys can just be
That's
living.
an ick. Oh
I
my
don't
god.
care, Ali.
The pop culture references do not matter as long as we're happy living on a farm with our chickens and kids.
Okay, you're gonna say, you see that chicken and you're like, oh, that's kind of skippity. And then she's like, what? That ruins your entire mood.
Since she doesn't understand pop culture references, that means she's never watched certain things, like Attack on Titan, so we can get her to
Oh, no,
Attack on
stop.
Titan for the first time ever.
Foxy's right. Dude, I love Attack on Titan. Dude, oof, watch it with me.
Dude,
Oof.
there's like 1,000 episodes, is there not?
It's 80.
80 episodes? Dude, I can barely sit and watch TV for like an hour. What do you want me to
You have 8,000 hours on run.
Guys, that's different. Guys, come on.
So Ali and Tuxie are moving it to not awful.
They made it definitely a good thing.
What about a car fanatic? Is that a red flag?
No, that's awesome.
No, I think that's cool.
I think that's a benefit because at least they know a lot about cars, and cars are like the most.
How do they know about cars? That's the red flag.
Oh, because they hang around with guys.
Imagine you're talking to a girl, right? And she's like, oh, I gotta go like fix my car, blah, 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 right? And then she's like, oh yeah, this guy charged me $1,000 for premium air.
No, it's like bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, but guys, I have a Tesla. Guys, that's awesome. Looking at you, Stocks.
I'm saving the planet. So what I'm hearing, a car fanatic is kind of a good thing.
Yeah, it's
Kind of a good thing. Kind of a good thing. I could agree with
What
that.
about being a cheerleader?
Cheerleader. Ooh.
Not like an actual cheerleader. They're always in your corner, supporting you. They're cheering you on.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that's
is
the
way
sense of the
better.
cheerleader. Yeah.
It's just too positive. It's like, oh yeah, your grandma just died. Oh, let me just celebrate. Oh, you're happy. You're positive. Oh my
No,
god.
they're gonna be there supporting you.
No. It's the thing is, it's like, what if I just murdered her whole family, right? Yeah.
Well, maybe that's a good thing that way because that means she still wants to be with you.
What if I'm schizophrenic, huh?
Yeah, but that means like all of her compliments are fake. Like she's always happy and positive.
Can we just make it like a real cheerleader and say definitely a good thing?
Yeah.
I agree. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
What about addicted to the gym?
No, that is amazing.
What do they mean by addicted, dude? Like, are we in there 24/7 or are we there like getting strong and
Let
stuff?
me put it in perspective.
I don't think you have the right to talk about the gym team.
No. Let me put this out. Okay, imagine. Hear me out.
wild.
Lock in, twin. Lock in. Okay. Imagine me, a beach ball. Okay.
Beach ball.
Okay, not hard to imagine.
So then I'm rolling around and stuff like that, and then I meet this girl. Boom, chiseled abs and everything. Okay, she's making me look bad. Okay, like literally one like poke of her elbow pops me. Okay, that's I don't like that, but it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay, so is it good or is it bad?
Okay, so you're working a 9 to 5, and then instead of going home to like spend time with your friend or loved one, guess what? You're going to the gym, and then by the time you finish the gym, you're tired. You want to go to bed. That's your life.
Thing is, what if I want to cuddle with her? She's like, no, right now. I want to go work out.
That's when I get up, stand up, go to the gym with her, and say, hey, babe, you want a spot? And I got her, bro.
Listen, look at my arms. I am gonna be the housewife. Look at me.
Well, how strong is Is she like? Does she look like a Titan, or is she like? Is she on Titan?
On a regular Titan, she's like the attack Titan.
No, like the female Titan.
That is. I don't see a problem with that.
So we're saying definite good thing or kind of a good thing?
I say definite.
I can live with
I'm
that.
saying I want to be manhandled.
Is liking Marvel, is that a red flag?
Ooh, well, this is kind of like liking Disney too much, you know?
Marvel is so good.
Yeah, it depends on how much you like it. Like if you have like merch everywhere in your room and you have Funko Pops of it, like that's cringe.
I don't think it's cringe. Like everyone likes things, you know.
Okay, Funko Pop enjoyer. Anyways.
We got a Marvel fan over here.
But if you like enjoy like just watching the shows regularly or the movies, then that's fine.
Enjoy something that you're a red flag.
If I walk out the house every single time and I go, again, that's a red flag.
Nah, that is not it.
Stop!
Okay, Nadwe, what if this was about Attack on Titan?
Okay, completely different. They don't have.
No.
No, they don't have. He's right behind me, isn't he? Shut
It's
up.
kind of the same thing, though.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Not one person in this call hates Attack on
You're
Titan.
obsessed with AOT. Okay, they're obsessed with Marvel. Everyone.
You're obsessed with food. Shut up.
Is being a gold digger, is that a red flag?
No, I don't think it's a red flag.
How? Are you one?
If you're money up, then she's sticking around. You know what I mean? Just make more money.
What?
How can you convince someone to be loyal to you forever? You just give them a crap ton of money and that's it. They'll stay for you for life.
If you're dating a gold digger, you don't have to guess what she wants. She just wants money.
You know what she wants.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, right? If she's angry with you, she literally can't because she's gonna be homeless. Like, it is perfect. It's a perfect dynamic.
Mimi, what if she wants you to wear deodorant though? Like you're not gonna do that though, right?
Nah, just give her money.
Wait, it's just kind of a good thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a business expense.
If you think about it, relationships are just subscriptions, right? Like you just have to like pay for it every month. You
I
know?
just imagine you saying that in front of the mirror, Juicy.
Can we put this in definitely? I'm only hearing positive things right now.
What about if they cheated in the past?
Cheater's gonna cheat, dude.
It's literally the thing. I gave him my body, but I'm giving you my soul.
It's the same for Russ too. Like it's the same for.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, everything
Bringing it
comes back to Russ, dude. Every single time.
Okay, but who here hasn't cheated on a test?
On a test is different from a relationship, dude. If you're making a comparison of the two,
It doesn't have to be a relationship.
If you're willing to do it there, you can do it anywhere.
Everyone here cheated on something.
Nadway, I have to tell you something.
Don't do this!
I went to go to Wingstop without you.
Oh my god! Oof, it's okay.
What about if they drink too many energy drinks? Is that a red flag?
Nah, that's a red flag.
nah, it doesn't really matter.
You know that stuff is tasting like battery acid.
Oh, wait, everyone doesn't like energy drinks? Even Celsius? Celsius is so good.
You said too much. You know what too much is?
Wait, why not just drink coffee?
Energy drinks don't work for me. They just don't.
Yeah, that's true for me too.
I don't think it matters.
I say bad but manageable. I
Not
don't
after
know,
what
I
you
don't
said,
know.
bro. That doesn't really matter.
What?
What about being a iFunny user?
I used to be an iFunny user.
You use iFunny, bro?
What is it? What is it?
iFunny was Instagram before Instagram.
You ever see the iFunny.com watermark? You know you hit a good jackpot.
iFunny got replaced by TikTok, okay? Now you only see the TikTok logo at the end of memes, but before that, it was always the iFunny watermark. Dude, if they like Dr. Pepper, is that a red flag?
I've never seen a green flag on that.
You know what? Let's just add all of these. Dr. Pepper, root beer, or Pepsi.
I'm not gonna kiss my girl after she drank some root beer, bro.
What I'm hearing is that these are all deal breakers.
No, okay, let's actually rank it in terms of like taste, okay? Dr. Pepper, definitely a good thing. Coke, kind of a good thing. Pepsi, doesn't really matter. Root beer, not awful.
No, you're wrong.
Root beer ain't bad.
Being a soccer player, is that a red flag? Or a fan?
Fan is kind of weird.
I think it's all fine and dandy, you know?
I like it.
The European sports, soccer, you're saying that's not a red flag?
If she likes Jude Bellingham, then that's a red flag. Cause like, why are you
that?
liking him for? Cause he's like the most handsome player to ever play soccer.
What about if you like anime? Is that a red flag?
Yes.
No.
That's how bad it is.
Obsessed with anime.
Yeah, then I feel like it's a red flag.
If she's obsessed with Attack on Titan, I think that's
This is our red flag tier list. If you disagree with us, you're wrong and we don't care. Make sure to check out my friend's channels down below and check out another video right over here.